I beg, fuck me at the Emirates. Fuck me at the Emirates. Because I'll go. You let me know what game you want to go to. Yo, people, what we saying, what we spraying, back again with another stream, another Blood Brothers. Obviously, Wolfie's having his StreamYard issues, but hopefully he'll be back soon. Just wanted to say, everyone that does come through, you know, just a bit of admin, make sure you're liking the video, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, and make sure you are also subscribing over to Forest Fan TV as well. And Wolfie, he's in his France kit. He's
oh shit, we're live.
Yeah, we're live. He's in his France kit. Like, is this a statement of intent that you want Cali Muendo to start against Arsenal? What's the
It's a reminder to you guys of when you had players that graced the shirt, like the greats, man. The greats, Henri and that.
Vieira and
you know what I'm saying? Vieira, Petit, yeah.
Yeah,
that team was ridiculously good.
Yeah, it was. Hey, you don't need to tell me, bro, because I lived it. I was one of the Arsenal fans that was there. I didn't catch it by chance. I didn't have to look back. I didn't have to type in Google who was Arsenal playing in the 98 season. I was there live and direct.
Did you win it that year?
Yeah, we won 98, 99.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Was it 97, 98?
That's the year after, because this was the 98 World Cup.
Yeah, I think we won 98, 98. Was it 98, 99 or 97, 98? I think it was 98, 99. Yeah, because it started in 98. So, yeah. So, just don't mention 2006. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you know how much that final pisses me off? By the way, I got no French heritage. I just love Zidane. But I've never seen retrospectively. They VAR'd him. They literally VAR'd him to send him off, man.
And
the headbutt.
That headbutt, yeah, is so. Do you know what? Yeah, that headbutt, yeah, should have been allowed.
Yeah.
And do you know why? Because it was
what the guy said.
Yeah, he dissed his mum or something. Yeah,
his mum and his sister. Bro, he's lucky he just got a headbutt. If that was me.
Yeah, exactly. He is lucky he only got a headbutt because hey, I can. Bro, are you working for Virgin Media? Because I can hear.
Bro, this happened yesterday. Let me jump out and jump on. Oh wait, is it the fan? Hold on. Is that gone?
Yeah, it's gone now. So at least now you know it's the fan. You now know it's the fan. Yeah, it was
I got a noise reduction. That's fucking annoying. Gone.
I was like, whoa, where Wolfie now works for Virgin Media. I was like, whoa.
I did used to work for Virgin Media.
Oh, wow. Big sponsor.
It was NTL back in that day, though. NTL, man.
Wait, Oh, wait, Virgin Media used to be NTL?
Yeah. They used to have an office in Nottingham. I used to work there.
I didn't know that. That's actually crazy.
They used to get free family pack with it, man. The perks.
Wait, NTL used to sponsor Newcastle, innit?
Yeah. That was Virgin Media, yeah.
See, look, man, when I tell people I've been watching football for ages, man. You can't tell me about football, man. I've been watching the Prem for ages, man. Do you know what? Just on a side note, yeah. I think what I'm gonna start doing quite often is when I get some free time, which is very, very rare as of recent. When I get some free time, I'm gonna watch old Arsenal games from the past because it's just good to watch.
It will annoy you, bro. It will annoy you.
It will, yeah, because I will remember where I was and where I am now, and it will deeply. But hey, don't. Hey, is what it is. Eventually, it will be cool.
I think, bro, that's not a bad idea. If you could do without getting copyright struck, some old school Arsenal watch-alongs, because my eyes were opened last night, man. I thought there was just a gal, bro. There is a proper Arteta cult, man. Like, wow.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be so honest. Yeah, I've watched snippets from the talk that Arteta did. Yeah, and the way Arteta talks is the way that I talk. if that makes sense, isn't it? Like the way that Arteta talks about things, when I was a coach, that's exactly the same way that I would talk to people to try and he's very, what's the word? He's very
You can say articulate.
He articulates himself very well, but it's very
You're
like
saying you're articulate.
Yeah, I can be. It's basically he one thing that, because obviously he's been trolled time and time again for the things that he's done. Yeah, people are saying he's a delusional. That's fine. Calculated. Yeah. Do you know what it is? Yeah, he's very good at taking something in real life and putting an abstract kind of perspective on it for you to see it in a different light. He's very, very good at doing that. And I feel like that's something that you need when, because what a lot of people don't understand, yeah, is he's actually coaching / managing / looking after young players, because they are still young. Like a lot of them are actually still very young in the grand scheme of things. Because if you were to just sit here and just think, yeah, when you was 23, how switched on was you when you was 23? Like between the ages of like 22 to 26, like you probably look back now and there's loads of things that you're like, oh man, I wish I did that differently, or or if I wouldn't have done that now, or do you know what I mean? Like when you
got married at 24, man.
Hey, you dive right into the big life. But hey, Ange's delusion is back. But hey, obviously, you know, a lot of people know why we're here. But before we get into any of that, just to let you know, you can join the Halftime Hawks Super League on FPL, yeah, for a chance to win a jersey and a cash prize. There's a league cup in there. If you win the league cup, you get a cash prize. The cash prize is decided by you guys. If you guys send in super chats or grab me a coffee and you tag FPL pot in it, then that money will go towards the FPL pot for the end. So you guys decide how much you win. If you want it to be a fiver, it'll be a fiver. If you want it to be 5 million, you know what you need to do in it. You know what I'm saying? The code is there, 1UDVWI. If you are a member, not only do you get the jersey, I will get whoever you want on the back, name and number. Yeah, that's my commitment to you guys. But you got to be a bad boy manager, because if you're not a bad boy manager, yeah, you ain't winning shit. Yeah. And just to throw it out there, those of you that may not know, but most of you know now, I'm sponsored by Match Bingo. Must be 18 plus, UK resident. Please gamble responsibly. If you're like me and the old biddies, yeah, you're from the UK, you know about the bingo in the culture, you're there with your card and raising bingo, you know, all of that. Get involved. It's about football. You can bet on live events. Yeah. Man said, send me 100. How about you send me? You know what? I'm not even going to do it, OBN, because OBN knows that we remember a time where he was very forthcoming in hitting money buttons on a certain channel twice in one stream. We remember. Yeah, iconic. It go down in football YouTube history. Yeah. So when you feel like, I know you win a lot of you get me. I know you're still yet to tweet me and give me advice on what to make bets on, but it's all right, because hey, you can sign up to Match Bingo with the code, yeah, Hawks, to get a 200% bonus on your first deposit. OBN knows what this means. This means if OBN puts in 10, he gets 30. If he puts in 100, he gets 300. Hey, if he puts in 1,000, he gets 3,000. Imagine the money that OBN could win, people. Imagine the money that you could win. If you get one line of actions correct, you win the money. If you get 2 lines correct, you win more money. And if you get a full house, 3 lines, you win up to 500. Big ones. So yeah, show them some love. Can't lie, that calls that video is pretty cool. You get me? Big up Wesley, big up Smith. You done know. Big up Harley Riders, and yeah, free my bingo. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So I'm gonna stop being an idiot. You know, I know you lot love me because I like being an idiot. The last thing I will say, there's 60 inside. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. Forest Fan TV is also tagged in the title. Make sure you're going over there. So hey, his channel is about to go to 100k because with Ange'S manager, yeah, he's going to be having infinite crash outs, yeah, and he's going to get him infinite views, yeah. So make sure you're going over there and showing him some love. So I've got some ideas for this year, and I think where I'll start first, yeah, is because obviously I'm sure you're pretty tired of having to explain this, but I'm going to put a different kind of spin on it, innit? So obviously Ange Postecoglou, your twin, is your new manager. I guess firstly, like, what do you? Let's use this as like a line in the sand, innit? Yeah. Like, what do you actually think about Ange being your new manager? What are you looking forward to? Because obviously I want to try and have a positive kind of spin on this. And what would you say is your bare minimum expectations from him this season as your new manager? Because yeah, cool, he's been in the Prem before, but I like to feel like when a new manager joins a club, like you gotta kind of temper your expectations a bit.
Yeah, just before we start, bro, I'm really sorry, but Spurs fans are fucking crazy. Bro, I was just chatting with Tobes. And I asked him, you know what we were talking about yesterday on Potts' channel about the 17th in Champions League?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he ain't doing it. As a Spurs fan.
What, 17th in Champions League? He's not taking it?
Yeah, he's not taking it. What is with that fan base, bro? What is with that fan base?
Wait, you're not taking
time now, isn't it? He gets to interview managers, bro.
Yeah, and hey, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know why I put you as the image. I should have put Ange as the image twice, in it. And
one on the same.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I feel like anyone that can say with their heart of hearts that they wouldn't finish 17th in the league, which still keeps you in the Premier League,
exactly,
and you win the Champions League, which is you winning the Champions League, and then you get back into the Champions League because you won the Champions League next season. I mean, yeah, that's. Do you know what? There's a special section in humanity for Spurs fans in it. I've just
facts.
Long ago, I accepted that.
Posh Wolfie was crazy. Oh, Harley, you talking about my Australia interview? Have I said it to you, Hex? Have I said it to you?
No.
I'll send it to you. Bro, shall I tell you the backstory on it just very quickly before we get in? You'll find this funny, right? I was on a stream with Joe. I was doing one at 8:30 with Joe. 8:30 with Joe. Before we went live, I got an email saying, "Do you mind jumping on to FOXSport Australia to talk about Ange?" I was like, "Okay, no worries." So I called Joe up. I was like, "Joe, can we cut about 10 minutes early because they want me at 9:30?" He's like, "Yeah, no worries." So I did the stream with Joe, and then jumped off about like 9:20, and then I got a call +61 number Australia. Pick the phone up. "G'day, mate." I was like, "Hello. Am I speaking to Ange Postecoglou?" I was like, "What?" "G'day, is this Ange Postecoglou?" And I was like, "Joe, is this you trolling me?" And they're like, "Who's Joe?" And I was like, "Who's this?" Like, "It's James calling you from Fox Australia, Fox News Australia, Fox Sport News Australia. Is this Ange?" I was like, "No, it's not Ange." They're like, "Oh, I've given this number and was told that Ange is going to be interviewing a guy called Wolfie from Forest Fan TV." And I'm like, I'm still thinking it's Joe, because at this moment, Joe's the only one who knew because I was going live with him, right? I was like, "No, this is actually Wolfie." "Oh, so you're interviewing Ange?" I was like, "No, I thought I was coming on to talk about Ange." "Oh, bloody hell, I think they've given me the wrong message here, mate." I was like, fucking hell.
Wait, this was live.
Oh, really? The whole is it big there? Is it big? Is it like the Sky Sports News?
That's crazy. Imagine that F up live on.
You know, it was kind of like because then I called Joe just to check he wasn't trolling me, yeah. And he's like, "So you going on?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he goes to me, "Hold on, you were pretty pissed off when you did your live earlier on the announcement of Ange." I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "So you're gonna be shameless?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Bro, you're just about to be broadcast to the whole of Australia. What you saying? You gonna do the shameless thing?" I was like, "I don't know. What do you reckon?" And he goes, "Fucking yeah, do the shameless thing."
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
Oh man. But yeah, sorry. Anyway, back to your question. We sidetrack as always. What do I want from Ange? Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, he was never my first choice, but the kind of shock has kind of passed, right? I've always said to you I want attacking football, bro. I mean, I didn't say I wanted it on ecstasy. That's like one extreme, you get me? But I'd rather have ecstasy attacking football than freaking low block football, right?
Yeah.
Now Nuno wasn't low block for me, he was defensive. And I've done the defensive, I've done the low block, I've done the counter attacking. Even when we got promoted, we weren't an attacking team, we were counter attacking, but we were very good at it. I'm there for some attacking football, bro. So I like how he speaks. I've always been a fan of his press conferences, even when he was at Spurs. Even though I can't stand Spurs, I'd still watch his press conference. They were box office, man. And I thought his press conference yesterday was very good. I also think he's a really nice guy. I think he's very humble. He just talks well, and I think he really believes in his philosophy. He's already come out and said he's here to win trophies, and I like that attitude. I like that attitude.
You're gonna say that though, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
no, but no, you're not, bro. Think about it, right? Forest aren't expected to be fighting for a title and fighting for a Champions League this season. So he doesn't need to say, like, he could have come out and said, you know what? Nuno had a cracking season last season, finished 7th. My aim is to emulate that or try and better it. Is that no? I want trophies here because this owner wants trophies. He shares the same values and the same goals as me. So it's like, I'm here for trophies. And I think for me, Forest are now at the stage where we need to win trophies. Got our promotion. We done our established thing in the Premier League. We got Europe last season. Now I'm ready for a trophy, be it the Europa League, be it a Carabao or an FA Cup or a Premier League, whatever. I'm not complaining. I think I need a trophy this season. So in a way, I like his attitude and his mentality towards being a winner. I don't think there's enough managers out there that come out and say, I'm here for a trophy. You get me? So I like that. Now, it's all well and good talking about it off the pitch. It's what you're going to do on the pitch. Like in Einar, 2 hours after Postecoglou's appointed, he gets the call to say, bro, your new boss is Ange Postecoglou. He's on the phone there, and all you hear is, ping, his hamstring goes. He's out for 3 months. So just knowing Postecoglou, yeah, 3 months, bro.
Is that confirmed? This 3 months he's going to be out?
Yeah.
It was a grade 3.
I don't know what grade it was yet, but I know.
3 months, probably. I think 3 months, or what is that? 3? It might be grade 2. It's definitely not grade 1. Grade 1 only keeps you out from about, I think, 3 to
4 to 6 weeks.
Like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's not a good.
Now, just to show you, the reason this annoys me is because of what Nuno did last week, and that was to leave Zinchenko out of our Europa League squad, because we are. I think Zinchenko is a prick, but not for stuff on the pitch, right? But I still think he can play an Ange system with the inverting. Now, where Forest lacked in the transfer window was fullbacks. We struggled with fullbacks last year. We had to play when we played Man City in the semi-finals. We had to bring in an academy player to play right back, which isn't his natural position because we were shy on on numbers at fullbacks. Now we've got Savano, the guy from Juventus. He's a lanky right back, man. He's like 6'6" right back.
Wait, what's his name? Oh, is it
Savano.
Savano?
Yeah. So I think he's gonna have to come in, and Nico Williams is gonna go left back. But with I don't know why Bajanguna, whatever his name is, saying Zinchenko versus Nani. Bro, you do know how loans work. He can't play against you. So anyway.
Yeah, Beijing. By the way, it's Beijing, in it, but Beijing, that's an L Beijing. For you to not know that is, Beijing. You got come on, Beijing. You're better than this, man. You got actually. Do you know what? I'm not even gonna cast you Beijing, because I did the same thing. I completely forgot that he actually can't play against Arsenal because he's loaned, in it. So we both flopped there, in it. But yeah, no, sorry, go on.
Yeah, so this causes us a problem for Europa, and it causes us a problem for tomorrow.
Yeah,
as your boy there didn't know, Zinchenko won't be able to play. So we're down to Nico Williams, Savano, and that's it. Now, you can play someone like Dan Ndoye at right wing back or a Bakwa at right wing back. They have played it. But you'd have to go to a back three. That's not the system we're gonna.
Ange ain't doing that. Ange ain't doing the back three. I promise you that.
Yeah, but he may still chuck them into a back four. So that's where we are. So I am worried about the fullback situation. But in general, back on Ange, I'm not gonna look. We did the fun trolly thing yesterday on Potts' channel. It was always a good laugh and what have you. I just got a sneaky feeling it could work. I haven't seen Marinakis make too many mistakes. He's not just chucked Ange in. What was crazy though was that I always thought they were boys. Like, these two grew up together, you know what I'm saying? Freaking smashing plates and everything, Greece and what have you. Ange said he's only met Marinakis 3 or 4 times in his life.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard because I was listening to TalkSport, and like literally there was a snippet from Ange saying, yeah, like I've only really met the guy 2-3 times, like, and I was like, oh, because I don't know why I just assumed like, okay, cool. I know Ange is Australian Greek and Marinakis is like Greek. So maybe that's where the bit of the disconnect is. But I just thought, like, you're both Greek. So at some point you would have hooked up. Well, not.
Yeah, but they did. This is the thing. When Cooper was in charge, I think the summer of the first year we were back, he went out to Greece and there was pictures of him, Marinakis and Postecoglou. And Marinakis, one of his mansions, in the pool, all in their Speedos and shit. They're thinking like your boys at that stage, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I am with Postecoglou. I don't think I'm going to judge anything on tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? We are tomorrow, yeah, on tomorrow's game. I think he's even said, and I assumed it would be the case, he's had 1 training session with the full squad. So he's not going to be able to implement Ange ball. I actually think he kind of plays Nuno ball tomorrow. I think he does the Spurs final thing in the Europa and goes defensive. I just think for this game, and then he starts to implement, because after you, we got Swansea in the Cup, then we got Burnley, then we got Betis, then we got Sunderland, all away.
That's a nice little good little run of games for him to actually pick up a bit of favor with the fans, and also pick up some and kind of make a name for himself early on within like the whole hierarchy of Nottingham Forest. So yeah, do you know what? Yeah, the one thing I will say about Ange is this game he's about to go into, like it won't really define anything. Like do you know what the thing? The maddest thing is, even if he does lose, all he's doing is what the large majority of people thought would happen anyway if Nuno was still there, because people still had Arsenal as the favourites to beat Forest anyway. So the only thing I will say though is, if you are gonna lose this game, like, lose it respectfully.
Yeah,
like that's the only thing I will say. Like, don't like get absolutely smoked like 10-0 or something stupid like that just because you want to prove up.
Imagine
because you know what? Yeah, I was listening to TalkSport, and apparently like on average, when Nottingham Forest play Arsenal at home, the scoreline's 3-0.
You know, it's worse than that. Like, first year it came back, it was 5-0. Then it was 2-1. Then it was 3-0. We scored 1 goal at the Emirates. We've never, ever, ever won at the Emirates because obviously last time we were playing it was Highbury. Yeah, I just look. The only thing I would say is I'll say a couple of things. I think the narrative is too set on Arsenal winning, and this is what happened 2 weeks ago when I was playing West Ham, and I was saying to my lot, I was like, I don't like this. There's too much. It's not who's gonna win; it's by how much. When that narrative comes in, football is football, bro. Crazy things can happen. So I don't know. I expect you to win, but again, when you listen to the words Ange Postecoglou was saying, he said that they're like, what have you been doing and stuff? How you've been talking to the players? He goes, my only focus has been focusing on getting a win on Saturday, and those are getting a win on Saturday. It wasn't saying getting a result, getting this, getting the other. So I like that positive attitude from him. I don't expect us to win, but I got a feeling he's going to do something a little bit left field that's going to catch everyone off guard. And then I think we could get a draw. Let's not forget manager bounce is a thing.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what? The only manager off the top of my head that I've seen in the Premier League that didn't get manager bounce was Ruben Amorim. The only one. So obviously that's kind of the only aspect, and it's weird because I feel like if I wasn't creating content, I would never think about new manager bounce because I feel like it's not a concept that I think about too often. But I feel like it's something it's in the back of my mind. It's like, because it's not only is it new manager bounce, it's ex-Tottenham manager. So it's like, like, you know, the spooky stuff in the like something.
That's what I'm saying. Those little subconscious, voices you hear in your head. That's what I was hearing against West Ham. Right, that Banjo Guna, man, he's proper got issues with Ange or me or both, man. It's like hiring a manager who lost 22 out of 38 games is wild. Pensioner can try and spin it how he wants. I'll tell you how I'll spin it, man. The manager who's that shit has won more than your manager. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, right?
Hey, you don't need to send shots at my club because of Beijing Guna in the chat, innit? Like,
I'm just like, is he an Arteta in there?
I don't think that. Actually, do you know what? I actually think he's quite the opposite. I think he actually doesn't like Arteta. I don't know off the top of my head. Confirm Beijing. I don't remember. But I don't know if he's an Arteta in or Arteta out. But you know, I
like Banjo. Banjo's a nice name for him. Banjo.
But you said left field, which is a nice little segue for me. But before the segue, big up the Slim Gunner with no excuses with the per chat. Yep, bad man, don't know. Big shout out to you both. Come on. And obviously, big up everyone in the chat. There's 121 inside.
Yo, even Andy's turning on me now, bro. He's my boy.
You know what? I Bailey, do you know what? Do you know what's so funny? When I was on Let's Talk Ball yesterday, and I was talking about I'll take relegation for the Champions League, Someone that was watching the stream actually DM'd me on Instagram and was like, Hawks man, like, are you trolling or are you actually being serious? And I thought it was so funny. Like, look, I think, like, obviously I was semi-trolling, but I was semi-being serious because the one thing as an Arsenal fan, I've never experienced the champion. Like, that's the last thing on my
final bus.
Yeah, that's the last thing that people don't understand. People think I'm unbearable now. If I win a Champions League, because do you know what? And I'm gonna, all the Arsenal fans in here, you need to understand this as well. When Arsenal win the Champions League, it's not just Arsenal winning the Champions League. Do you know what comes back out the bag? The invincible season. Because now I've gone invincible and I've won a Champions League. None of you man can chat to me. But that's a conversation for another.
I completely 100% agree with you. Are you telling me if Arsenal won the Champions League and got relegated, they're not back in the Premier League the next year?
Yeah, we're winning the championship, and we're back. It's 1 year. Hey, do you know what? Do you know what's the crazy thing as well? I didn't even think about it yesterday. I actually get to go to more Arsenal games because the tickets will be cheaper because I'm in the championship.
Yeah, and how about this, right? You probably win the Champions League again the next year. Because
I don't know about that.
No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, bro. I'll tell you why. Because you don't need to play your first team to win championship games. You can rest them up for the Champions League because you've also qualified. That's like, I will tell you this: winning the Champions League is the greatest thing your club can do in football, in terms of domestic football. Therefore, take that Champions League at whatever cost it is, because relegations come and go. Every single club, barring Everton, have been relegated. Therefore, a relegation has been tasted by pretty much all of us. To get that Champions League lives forever. That trophy has never changed. I got 2 of them, man. And I can lean on these 2 stars whenever I need to, and it shuts so many fan bases up. So go get yourself one, man. If it costs you relegation, do it.
Yeah, and you know what? I might be very shameless this season because I am considering getting the Arsenal women's top just so I can have the 2 stars.
I knew you would.
Hey, but look, talking about the left field, I thought this might be a bit of a little fun exercise, So, wait, let me just share my screen. Where is it? Cool. So, Ange's first Forest team. What do you think he's going to go with? Because I think we're both in agreement he's going to do a 4-3-3. Because I think, so obviously I think we'll both agree.
What do you think? Let's spice this up. What do you think?
What?
An S, isn't it?
Oh, it's an S. Oh, see, I thought he was cool and it was a Z.
Matt. His first name has a Z. Matt Sells.
So obviously, like, I think these are like,
that's guaranteed.
Much, like, this is guaranteed, isn't it? And Marila. So obviously, like, Zinchenko can't play, but I do think going forward, Zinchenko's probably going to be.
I agree. It will be Zinchenko.
So, but Nico. So it will probably be Nico Williams that goes back. Now,
I think it would be Savano. I would guess that's the only recognized.
How do you spell it?
V. N-O. 1V.
How do you spell this guy's name? Wait, let me.
There's an O in there somewhere.
Savona.
Sorry, Savona. My bad.
Savona. So you're saying Savona probably be there now. The midfield is where it's interesting, because you have 2 people that can't, in my opinion, can't be taken out. But what I think he will actually do, even though I think Sangare has been pretty much amazing for you, I think he will go Luis.
I agree.
Go free. And then I think it will be Elliot Anderson. And then I think it will be Morgan Gibbs-White.
Yeah, I agree, but I think it'll be more a 4-2-3-1 on paper.
I don't know, because Ange's he's pretty stuck in his ways when it comes to the 4-3. So it will kind of.
He likes the 10. I think he does it the other way. I think he puts Anderson in the 6.
Oh, you think Anderson will go to the base?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was really good for England in the 6.
Please come on, don't be stupid.
I like that midfield,
See, I think it's a nice midfield. So you think this is more likely what he will do? And I guess I
would like that. I would actually like what you just did over that. I would like the 8-8, 6 with the 8-8.
6 with a 8-8. Okay.
I would really like to see that.
Because I think that even though on paper, like, Morgan Gibbs-White will be the 8, like, he's probably the one. He's probably the one that will run forward.
But Gibbs-White will get up and down that pitch. Like, I think I was saying, is he going to be the 10 or the 8? He's going to play 8 and 10 and sometimes 6.
So now this is where it gets interesting. So I think he still goes with Wood. Yeah.
I don't think he does, bro.
Now, hear me out, yeah, because I was listening to TalkSport, yeah, and I can't remember who it was, but someone made a very good point, yeah. Like, Ange, he likes to he plays high pressing, yeah.
Yeah.
But what he actually might obviously Wood, he doesn't really press. So what
Wood does press,
he does, yeah, but not like
but no one presses with him. That makes it worse. Do you know what I'm saying? That was a Nuno thing, not a Wood thing.
But I think Gibbs White will bypass Wood when it comes to the pressing. So I think
that's happened before, yeah.
And obviously, if you play with Douglas Luiz as well, like I think it might just be Douglas Luiz. So I think that maybe Wood will drop back a bit just so there's not mad gaps in your midfield, and then Gibbs White and Luiz will probably do the majority of the pressing. Obviously, with like Savona and Nico Williams pushing up, like I think the pressing is not going to be a problem. Like you got a lot of athletic players, so I don't think that's a real problem. And then obviously on the right, it's got to be Endoy, right? It has to. Like
for me,
Backwar's good, but I mean,
I think it's got to be backward, bro. So I don't know. I'm doing the whole shiny new toy thing. You know what I'm saying? I think Endoy's better on the left.
So you're putting Endoy on the. So then this is what you would do: Endoy on the left.
This would be what I do, barring what you've done up front, because Wood's come back from international. I would probably go Igor Jesus on this one. I think Callum Wendy is going to be the more prolific striker, but I think Jesus pressing wise will work out better.
So for this
game.
Him not having a picture is crazy, but I hear it.
That is crazy.
Wait, so do you think he starts Igor Jesus over Kalimuendo?
Who would give you guys more trouble, do you think? Like Igor Jesus is a hard worker up front. Kalimuendo is a goal scorer.
I think Kalimuendo would give us more issues. I feel like Igor Jesus would be very easy. Well, easier for
he drops in. Igor Jesus likes to drop into the pocket and link up like quick 1-2s with the midfield, turn and spin and run kind of thing. I don't know, bro. It's so. The thing is, the problem I've got is that the squad has had many changes, and if I was doing this with Nuno in charge, I still wouldn't be 100% sure. Now you're adding a new manager into the fold as well. I think in a way this helps Forest because Arteta's probably sitting there trying to second guess what's going to happen as well, like we're doing here. There's so many options. He may not play back where he could put, like you said, Ndoye on the right hand side and bring Callum Hudson-Odoi on the left hand side. Callum Hudson-Odoi has actually been all right this season. I just don't know, bro. Yeah, Hudson-Odoi is available. Yeah, he's been playing.
He's been one of your better players this season. So I see what I would do is like I hear the backward thing, but I would actually like what I personally what I would do is I would do this. I would, and then because do you know what? Even though I believe that backward will probably end up becoming better than, or do you know what? I could do that, or I could do this. I don't think it matters, but I would.
Nuno's done a bit of that as well.
I would play Hudson-Odoi just because I feel like you don't want to start. You don't want to change too much. Do you know what I mean? That's why I also would have started Wood. I hear the Jesus thing, but I feel like you don't want to change too much.
You know, the only reason I'm saying he won't start Wood is because Wood was off on international duty in New Zealand, Australia, New Zealand area. So he only would have got back in on Thursday. Now, let's be real, he ain't flying Ryanair, right? So it's not like he's going to be uncomfortable.
He's definitely not flying Ryanair.
But I don't know, bro. Like, you know, if he may do something really left field here. Instead of playing Savona, he could put either Ndoye or Bakwa at right back if he wanted to go full attacking and invert them. If he does that, then I think when we see the team sheet, we know if we're getting Ange ball or Nuno ball. Because if I see Bakwa or Ndoye at right back, he's playing Ange ball.
So you're suggesting this?
If he's going Ange ball, yeah.
I promise you, if this brother starts right back or Endoy starts right back, I promise you, you are getting absolutely smoked.
You know what? I don't agree.
What?
Bro, backwards done this right back thing. Okay, it's in France, but he's absolutely cooked from it.
Brother, you're up against Arsenal, bro. Like, at the Emirates.
Would that be probably Eze? Well, bro, if it's Martinelli, you think I'm worried? If it's Martinelli on that side.
Martinelli's not starting the game, and I need people to. I need people to stop. To stop speaking this George into the stop it, Yasser. Yeah, because Martinelli isn't starting, bro. Like, it's going to be. I need people to stop. Ange, do you know what? Yeah, I won't lie to you, Carl B. If Ange starts with 3 at the back, I would be so surprised. So surprised. I would that. Do you know what? If he starts 3 at the back, that would be the biggest shock to me in the history of the world.
You know what? 3 at the back would work, and then put backward right wing back.
Do you know what? Yeah. See, this is now the fun part, innit? For you, because now you get to theory. This is the. I've taken a big this season. I've taken a big interest, in like tactical setups and formations and looking into all of that side of. I've really enjoyed. Like I did a preview for the solo one, a pre-record, and I went into like how Arsenal could set up, and I think that it's fun. But now you got a new manager, you can start doing all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I love that shit. I fucking love. I did an Ange ball one. Man, my asshole puckered up, man, on that video because freaking hell, the tactics. Like, have you seen his setup? Can you bring up my YouTube channel and screen share?
I can. We can do the.
We can do the share thing.
Oh wow. We can do the. Come on, man. Forest Fan TV. All right, let me share my screen. Share screen. Forest Fan.
Yeah, go videos. And then go Ange Ball Explain top right. Yeah, just skip forward a little bit.
Obviously, just got on mute.
You gotta get the bag, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, go forward like 5 minutes. Yeah, there. Where that? Yeah, there. Right there.
Start from the beginning.
Mental change. Now, this is how he sets up, right? So he goes, those are his 2 centre backs.
Do I need sound?
No, don't put the sound. Yeah, but those are the 2 centre backs. The keeper becomes the 3rd centre back.
When Cells get
You've
the ball,
got the pivot
like
there
Cells.
in the 6. And then in front of those, you know those 2 players on the left of that screen there?
Yeah.
Those are the fullbacks.
Yeah.
Those are the fullbacks.
Which then allows the midfield and to push higher up. This is where it becomes a bit of an issue against the bigger teams.
He
This
can't
was
do that against Arsenal. He can't do that against
He
Arsenal.
does this against. Do you know what? You better hope that. Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah.
I know people say suicide football, but just skip it forward a little bit, bro. You'll see the sequence that. Hey, keep going.
Did you do this, by the way?
Huh?
The little yellow circles on the good. You do that.
I just got busy with it. Yeah.
Yeah. You need to show me how to do sort of stuff. Love. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let me know when I need to. Wait, where am I skipping to?
Yeah, no, keep going. I'm just gonna show you this bit, right? Because there, you just had it there. So he played out from here. You see how they're playing out? It's like crazy. He plays it always into the CDM. So that was Basuma in there.
Those are the same players
with the press against them, man. It's like it's so dangerous yet it kind of turns me on a little. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? It's like one of them one.
But
Like, I don't know how I'm meant to feel when you see a setup like that, which is like Pep don't even set teams up like that. But it's just crazy, man. It's gonna be so entertaining. And I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's just so exposed because if that keeper makes a bad pass, look, they got two men in front, completely empty, man. There's not even a fucking goalkeeper there, man. He's out of the goal. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Anyway, but yeah, so that's the setup.
But Arsenal will press with the see this. So the actual problem, if you play against Arsenal in this way, is not because we press with a 4-4-2, So it'll most likely be Erdegaard and Victor Gyökeres, pressure in cells. Now we all know that cells is not good. Well, I think not good is
we don't know. We don't know because he's always kicked long, but we don't know what he's like with his feet. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We don't know, so it is an unknown. But he at the very least he's not used to playing with the ball.
Correct.
So here's the issue: if your fullbacks effectively become two centre mids, you're giving Emirates so much space. So much space. Now,
and not only that, you would press the pivot in the middle of that square or whatever shape you're going to call that.
Probably Zubamendi, you're right.
That's the key pass, the pass into the Suma in that example. Do you get me?
But what I will say though is if it's Anderson who's the one that's going to be picking up in that pivot, I'm a lot more I'd be a lot more confident than the likes of Basuma. Anderson,
or even a Douglas Luiz could pick it up there. You get me? I don't. This is what I'm saying. I think it can work. I think our players are better than the Spurs players he had, like by a good margin. I don't think they can do it at the Emirates. I think against I think we got Burnley next week. He could do it against Burnley.
This is a problem as well because Arsenal do go man on the press.
And if you press that pivot within that, be it Anderson, be it Douglas Luiz or whatever, and you get in front of him when the pass comes through, you're on a 3-on-0 situation.
Yeah.
Because the centre backs are so split.
Yeah.
So I think, look, maybe one day we should do a stream where we break down some teams' tactics, man. That'd be like,
hey. I need you to show me how you do because I watch the videos and I'm like, how do people do all of this circles under the players on the video and line shit and all that?
It's all After Effects.
This is what I'm trying to get. Hey,
hey
man, I'm well, hey, let's do it, man. I'm all up for it, man. But I think the one thing that Ange, do you know what? The only thing that he really needs to change, is instead of making his fullbacks come into centre mid positions in that scenario, just let the centre mids be those players, and then let the two fullbacks come inside higher up the pitch.
By the way, we have royalty in the chat, Flash Boys.
I wait. Flash Boy has entered the building.
Get your numbers up. I had to get my numbers up.
Yeah, big up Flash Boy, my Swedish IDK. No one believed, I believed. Big up, man. He's got the badge as well. He's got the badge back. So yeah, we like that. Do you know what? I think this is a good segue, to saying like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Forest Fan TV, and make sure after this video drops, you're coming back to the video, you're dropping a comment, and you're hyping up the video so it can be pushed out to as many people as possible. This is a very valid question.
Where's his apology? I never said he did know or didn't know. I just laughed at his name. I laughed at the name because I said that I had a guy come on my stream. I thought, he had Ornstein on, Ben Jacobs, or what? We were like, who? He goes, Flash Boy.
Oh, you're funny, man. You're funny.
with the straightest face you've ever seen, man.
Yeah, big up my brother Flash Boy, man. Big up my brother. So, all right, cool. We've spoken a lot about Nottingham Forest. Yeah, let's give a little bit of time to Arsenal. Yeah, but we'll still, because obviously I want to try and tie as much into Ange being your new manager in it, because I feel like that's like the biggest like differential right now, because
that's like the headline story of this game.
Yeah, like it's the biggest differential right now, because I don't. So we know how meticulous Arteta is. Whether you rate him or not, you know how much he goes into detail. So he would have been all of his. Big up, Calimero, big up. So now Wolfie knows that he can get subs from coming over to my channel. So maybe he comes over a bit more in it. Love for that.
You cheeky bastard, man. You know I come here anytime, man.
I'm joking. So obviously, I genuinely believe that from when the game against Liverpool ended, his full focus immediately shifted to Nottingham Forest. And I believe he would have planned a lot, expecting Nuno. And then, like, it was only a couple days ago that Ange came in. So now he's got a switch. I think he can. And you know what? I think it's lucky. Well, I think that we're lucky in the sense that it's a manager that Arteta knows how to beat, because
he's beaten 3 times.
Yeah, he's beaten 3 times and he's drawn once. Yeah, he's never lost to him. So that's a benefit on our side. But now it's making me think, where I initially thought he would have been more aggressive and gone more attack-minded, does he now become less attack-minded, because he now knows he's going up against someone that all he really has to do is frustrate and beat him on the counter? Like, do you think there's a chance that Arteta and Arsenal may, like, for example, do you think there's any chance that instead of seeing Ødegaard come back into the team, do you think that he may just play Merino again?
No. I think Harley's saying something interesting there. He goes, this is a funny one for Arteta. Does he set up for Nuno ball or Ange ball?
Yeah.
I would expect Arteta to set up for Arteta ball. That's how it should be. You're at home. You know, I like the Emirates, bro. I've taken my boy there loads of times. It's nice. It's getting a little dated. I'm not gonna lie, right? But it's still a nice stadium. It's a nice atmosphere.
Works are in the plans. So
yeah, it needs a little lick of paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that does.
But the point here is that's your home. That's your fortress. Yeah. I don't think Arteta should be bowing for any team at the Emirates. He should say, this is my standards. This is how we play here. I dare you to come at us. Right. So that's how I would like to see. Well, not against us, but in general. Forget the whole Forest thing. That's how I think he should set up. And I don't think it should matter if Forest are in town, Leeds are in town, Villa, whoever it is. Yeah, they have faded big time. Yeah. They definitely faded. But yeah, so that's what I would like. Not what I would like, but you get what I'm saying. That's how I think he should set up. So be it, big up. So be it that it's Nuno who was in the dugout or Ange that was in the dugout, the principles. Now, you do have to tweak certain things. If there's clear, obvious weaknesses, you got to exploit them, yeah? But the main fundamental principles should stay the same. So that's what he should have done. He should have had the main fundamental principles, and I think it's the question of, do I go for an Eze or do I go for a Martinelli? I think that's as simple as your decisions need to be. I think Timber is one of the best right backs in the world, not just the Premier League.
He is the best right back.
And I called him out from before you signed him. This was going to be an excellent signing. I actually think Calafiori has been very good this season. Very good.
But see, so do I. But I think that's so for me, because obviously when I've been thinking about it, I think the only thing that may surprise people is I think that it makes more sense for Arteta to start Hincapié at left back. So for me, that's the only question mark. Does Hincapié start left back or does Calafiori?
I wouldn't change it, bro, because you got to remember Saliba's out as well. You don't want to make too many changes to your back four. Yeah, if you're already forced into one change, keep the rest kind of tuned in.
No, but do you know why? So my reasoning for why it makes more sense to start Hincapié purely leans upon, I think, that Ezra's starting. Now, Hincapié, he's a marauder. He's a marauder. Yeah. He is a absolute marauder. Yeah. And he runs on the overlap. Yeah. Whereas Calafiori, yes, Calafiori does overlap and he likes to get high up the field, but more often than not, he underlaps. So he'll bomb up the field, but he'll come inside. So he's trying to occupy areas just behind the striker. That's why you see him score a lot of goals, because he comes inside and he gets into positions where he can score. Yeah. Whereas Hincapié, he's just gonna run down, he's gonna effectively do what Martinelli does, but he's gonna do it from left back. So he will allow Eza to come into more central zones. So yes, you play Eza left wing, but he comes into more central zones. So effectively he acts as a 10 anyway. So that's why I would play Hincapié.
I hear what you're saying, but
personally.
I just think with Saliba out, I wouldn't like to see 2 changes into my back four. That's my thing. There's a bit of chemistry between Gabriel and Calafiori on that side. They played well in the first 3 games. Keep it going. Andy, you proper Ange, bro. Bro, the man ain't even kicked a ball, Andy. Like, chill. At least give him till 3 o'clock on Saturday. Fucking hell, bro. That's what I would say. I just think, like, either way, Hincapié coming in or Calafiori coming in, they're both quality players.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
yeah.
It's a nice problem that you're discussing, and I get what you're saying about the inside and the outside because of Eze. Because ideally, you want to bring Eze more into the middle of that pitch, be more influential. Martinelli has to be dropped. Has to. Yeah, like, I would if he's not going to start Eze because he's holding him as backup for, say, Odegaard, then I would rather you went Madueke on the left and Nwaneri on the right, then play Martinelli. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't. I don't think we'll see a lot of. I don't think we'll see a lot of Nwaneri on the right. To be fair, because I think his pathway is in the 10, and like.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm saying I would still say that they would be better than Martinelli on the left.
Saka's back as well.
Huh?
Saka's back.
Saka, is he back?
Yeah, he's been in training. Yeah, Dauman. Yeah, but he's back, but I don't know to what extent. So when I say extent, I don't know if he's back and he'll be starting, or I don't know if he's back and he will come on as a sub. But he's back. I would expect to see him in the squad. Yeah. Apparently there was no photos of him being in the team training, but I still believe.
Did you play him?
Like, I would give him minutes. I don't know if I'd start him. Because we got,
as always on the stream, someone's at my dad's at the door. 1 second. Sorry.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. While Wolfie's getting the door, put a bet on Arsenal and Chelsea tomorrow. What, to win? Kind of like, I see OBN there, not really giving too much details, just saying put a bet on Arsenal and to do what? What's the bet gonna? What to do? What's the bet gonna be? Don't know what the bet's gonna be. You know what I mean? So yeah, but while we're here, just make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing, and make sure you're supporting the channel. Wolfie's back. Okay, yeah, to win. All right, cool. To win. All right, cool. So wait, what was the last thing that it just gone out of my mind?
Saka.
Saka. Yeah. So I don't know, like, because obviously we've got Athletic Bilbao, and then we got Man City, and then we got Port Vale, and then we got Newcastle, I believe. I think that's our next 4 games.
Yeah, you've got your Champions League Cup the other way around to what we've got.
Yeah, so
we've got Swansea because they split the League Cup over 2 weeks, don't they? So we got League Cup in the first week.
I just think that we need to get Saka to to higher match fitness for the Man City game, because he has to play in the Man City game. Saka has to play in the Man City game. With all of the players that are falling like flies at the moment at City, we need to have our best players. We need to take advantage of them having a lot of players out. We have to punch up Man City at the Emirates. That is a this is a must win, but that's a must win. Do you know what I mean? That's
at the Emirates.
Yeah. That's a super must win. Like, there's no way that we cannot win that game. Do you know what I'm saying?
In the form they're in as well. You can't not do that. Yeah.
So Port Vale, I don't want to see any of our starters playing, but hey, it's Arteta, so you never know. And then obviously Newcastle, another game, St. James's Park. I need Saka to be ready for. I don't think I need Saka
there, bro.
Yeah. But they got Ramsdale in goal now, so I'm pretty confident of scoring. But I don't see any. The Bilbao game, he'll probably get minutes, but I think we beat Bilbao anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just about getting Saka back to match fitness, and it's got to be done in a way where we don't risk injuring him again, because that is a big issue. So look, let's wrap up with predictions. What do you think is going to be the scoreline in this game?
I think it could be 5-0 to you. I think it could be 2-0 to us, and I think it could be 2-0. I think the 2-0 to us is very unlikely. I think the 5-0 could be likely for you. I think there's just going to be a little bit of something. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0.
Oh, you're going 2-0?
Manager bounce. I don't think we get a win with the manager bounce, but I think we get a point.
Okay. See, look, Harley, I'm expecting an Arsenal win, but hoping for a madness because he's a Liverpool fan. I hear it. I'm going with a 3-0 win to Arsenal. 3-0 win to Arsenal.
Yeah.
What
would you have done, just out of interest? If Nuno was still there, what would you be saying?
2-0.
2-0. Interesting.
With Nuno, it could have even been. It could have. I think we scored against Nuno. It could have been. Well, not 0-0 because he would have definitely scored, but it could have been a 1-0. Like it would have been hard to score if it got to like the 70th minute and we still hadn't scored against you. Then I put, you know what, it might be 0-0. But I don't have to worry about defensive football at all because Ange's. Do you know what's something as well that a lot of people haven't actually covered when it comes to Ange? And you might need to start thinking about this. Ange is absolutely diabolical at coaching defending set pieces.
Yeah.
And that's where Arsenal shine.
But we have been extremely good at defending set pieces in the main.
Under Nuno.
Under Nuno. Agreed. But the principles will be in the players. Now, was Ange diabolical at it because the players he had were diabolical at it at Spurs? Let's not forget we're talking about Spurs in these conversations.
He didn't coach it.
He didn't coach it, but maybe they were so bad that they couldn't learn it. Like, has Spurs got any better at set pieces under?
Yeah, they have actually.
Thomas Frank
is actually really good at defending set pieces.
I think he is getting so overhyped. It's ridiculous.
No, he's amazing.
What has Thomas Frank done to deserve this overhype? It's just crazy. It's crazy. No, and as Isaac says, we got Milenkovic. Bro, he changed. One person changed for us going from crap at defending set pieces. We were worse than Spurs at defending set pieces 2 years ago. 2 years ago. He comes in. I think we went 45 dead balls or corners without conceding. Like it completely flipped on its head. We became like one of the best set piece defenders. Now there was a few issues towards the end of the season with set pieces, but in general we were very good. So I think the fundamentals will still be there for Saturday.
Boy, you would hope. Well, you would hope. I hope you just crumble and lose.
Yeah, I hear it, man. Tony Pulis and
all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'll be real. I can't see us not winning this game, and I just think from a Nottingham Forest fan perspective, obviously you want to win the game because you want to win every game, right? But I think the most important thing for you guys to see under Ange is in his first game. If he does lose it, he loses it respectfully, and it's not some like super punch up. Because then it's like it'll be hard for you to kind of talk nicely about him after that.
If we lose a narrow one, like a 1 or a 2, then yeah, I can look past it. I ain't doing the whole Andy thing. I mean, Andy's gone like, whoa, his head is gone on this guy, right? I hear it. But I'm not going that far until I've seen Burnley and Sunderland. That's the start, and I'll give him a little longer than that. I'm not doing a 1 game thing with him because he's won stuff, bro. He's won stuff. I just think there's too much influence from Sava and that on how they felt about Ange.
Yeah.
And they, you know what I'm saying? So look, I'll judge him for what I see him do in my team, not for what he did at Spurs or Celtic or for the Socceroos, mate.
Socceroos, mate. Good eye, mate. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I will. Don't worry, PFC. I will have the meltdown. If it is 5-6, I will be kicking off.
Yeah, it's very, very hard to predict, to be honest. So many variables with a new manager and fullback injuries. Hard to know the start. And yeah, thinking maybe 3-1 Arsenal. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, I think I'll be when the lineups come out tomorrow, I'm gonna message you because it'd be interesting to know your thoughts on the lineup. Because I'm actually part of me is actually very interested to see how he sets up. So obviously we'll leave it there. Thanks again, for your time, Wolfie. I appreciate it.
Anytime, bro.
Famous people coming on the channel, will only help the channel grow more. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So, yeah, people, make sure you're liking the video on the way out. Yeah, make sure you're subscribing to the channel on the way out. For all the real ones in the community, the real ones, yeah. When the stream's finished, come back to the video, drop a comment under the video, and also hype up the video. Help out Hawks with the algorithm. I am going to be sending you over to Football with Ends, so just slap up the Hawks raid when you go in there. He's a Liverpool fan, by the way, and I know there's a few Liverpool fans in here, innit? So go over there, slap up the like button, let him know where you come from, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later on.